So I'm on a new. Has anybody heard of Cara, the new social media app designed for photos and artists in a way and imagery? I signed up for it, or like I started. I don't know. I started posting on it the beginning of this week, and as far as I can tell, it's not that great. Only because there's zero organic reach on it. Like I've posted a bunch of photos or pictures about my exhibition, posted some images of older work I've done, and zero interaction whatsoever. I'm also not I'm personally not trying to, I don't know, scroll it and do that. I'm just using it as a one way, like, can we gain more audience from this platform? And as of yet, that's not a reality of it. And maybe they've designed it so you have to interact with other people before people interact with you, which could be a thing. But man, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But as far as I can tell right now, there's zero organic reach. I'm also not trying to bring an audience. Like I really, for all intents and purposes as well, I don't really have a large audience that would even come over to it, because I don't have big enough platforms on my other social platforms. And if it's like Twitch, which is 100% you have to bring the audience, Twitch has zero organic reach on it. You have to bring the audience from other platforms. If it's like that, then it's not really useful. But if they do have some kind of algorithm where they'll start sharing work that people post on it to the users on it, because I bet the user base is still pretty low. They're trying to, be competition in a sense for Instagram. And if it's, I don't know, I haven't done a lot of research on it. I just saw it, and I now see people kind of talking about it a little bit more on YouTube and other places. And I'm going to cut this video as well and post it as a separate little nugget about Cara. But yeah, I don't see, it's not very valuable yet. There's no organic reach on it. So if anybody else is having any other experience with it, please let me know in the comments. But it's we'll just keep posting. I'll post something on it every day, just some work that I'm doing, and see if eventually somebody will engage with my work. Because the thing with my work is it's fine art. It's real art. It's not just pictures. It's not just verisimilitude. Is that the word? It's not realism. It's not that attempt at verisimilitude. It's like we're engaging with culture. And unfortunately, 99.9% of art on social media doesn't have substance. It's just the truth. And it makes me interested to see and think about, I'm sure this is an effect of every art movement, but the amount of mass eyes that can be put on a comic book character, or not to say that comics can't have themes in them, but the art making process of it isn't pushing fine art forward. It's, that kind of idea is not, it's interesting to see what will happen with culture and art, because capitalism, where the eyes are, where the attention is, that's what people will promote and want. And so if we're just all getting, if it's just art that's pretty pictures and it doesn't have substance, it's like, that's a shame. That's a bummer for arts as a whole. And it's, yeah. Anyways, there we are. That's my thoughts. Did I say that word right? Verisimilitude? Let's see. I'm going to look it up real quick. Yeah, that's the one. Verisimilitude. Big word. That's a new one. That's the first time I've ever used it in a conversation. I watched another artist that I follow. What's his name? Elliot Earls. I actually sort of interviewed him, I talked to him in person back when I was at San Diego State, because we invited him to be a part of a design conference, and I got to talk to him just talk to him. But he also does sort of what I'm doing in a very different way, much more academic focused than I do. I feel like I have a more of a kind of way of the way I do things, versus he's more academic and stuff. And he posted a video recently on the same sort of topic of social media. His topic was learning to draw from YouTube is like the worst thing you can do because of that verisimilitude kind of approach where it's all about representation in a real. I've always used the term like realism versus verisimilitude, but in that realistic kind of way, that's just like, what are you doing? This is boring. It's just basically boring. It's like, let's branch out from here. And there's arguments that people, well, let me learn this and then I could do that. But it's like, I don't know. I don't think you need to learn that to be, you could jump over verisimilitude into making work that's interesting. Because the verisimilitude aspect, the realism aspect is like boring. It's not interesting.